Welcome back for the Divine Masculine update for the end of August 2022. Yes, this can stream over into the next week. However, we do cover these week by week. And yes, you can get this content via the Members Hub on YouTube the week before. So if you do want that, please come through and join the community. Now, what do I see coming up for the Divine Masculine? I do feel many can be feeling a little bit run down. Definitely within their health and diet at the moment. I feel some changes are being made, but I also feel they're taking a very practical thought at this point in time, and it feels like there's something quite large going on. I'm actually really impressed because I do feel these individuals are really using their logic, and it's to do with what they're planning to do moving forward. Yes, some of the mix may have reached communication with the Divine Feminine, and I do feel there's a plan of action here for a portion group of you. Others, regardless, I do feel there is a large situation that they're dealing with. And I think they're privy to some information, and I feel from an intuitive level they're trying to make some changes. I do feel when they've spoken to other people, it's kind of gone on deaf ears. And so they're taking this tactical approach to do with their daily routine to prepare for something coming. It's like, okay, this isn't working. In order to be stable, this is what I would need to do. But I do definitely see them actually looking at their diet and their nutrition and wanting to really turn over a new leaf. I'm hearing that there is a lot of talk, but there needs to be more thinking. Now, whatever context that means, that can be with the individuals that are around them at the moment. I'm getting third eye activation quite heavily. I do feel they're going to change their approach with something. You know, they've mulled over this and they've had enough time to actually digest whatever is playing out. Some people are thinking that I wouldn't say cocky. I wouldn't say it's coming through cocky, but I would say they're seeing the flaws in a plan. I do feel they've been privy to some information, and so they're well and truly ahead of time preparing. Some of them can be extremely irritated, but there's some sense of an ending coming about, and so they're trusting their instincts. Now, especially in a karmic path, I do see that they see the writing on the wall. I do feel there's trust in the connection. There's concerns, especially for those that have family or children. And for some, this is a family unit. It's not necessarily a karmic relationship. There could be something to do with mother coming up. That can be to do with mother wellness. But I also see a home environment playing out here. Again, I do get a very firm demeanor coming through, where if they're hearing naysayers speaking about you, they're really telling them to stick it where the sun don't shine. I do feel they can be very out of balance at the moment. There's a lot on their plate. Some of them, I do feel, have become a bit unwell, and they're a little bit wary and concerned about how this is going to go. So they're trying to tie up something very quickly. There could be a move they're making. There may be a decision that they're taking, but it feels something is out of sync here. Whatever this is, I think it's going to benefit them in the long run. This is going to put them in a very stable position, future tense. Some, it may be that they're starting a business. This could be a side hustle that they're sort of playing out here. I just get this, it feels like a little bit like a doomsday prepper. This person's privy to information. I don't know what it is, but they're privy to some sense of information. And it can be within employment. It feels large. Whatever it is, it feels large. And they're making some really big decisions. I really do also feel in the area of work for them, there is a little bit of conflict going on. I'm hearing that I don't want to hear it. There could be somebody leaving. There could be somebody leaving a workplace. Definitely at this point in the game, we are having the shadow energy of Mercury next month that will go into shadow. So it's shadow and is going retrograde next month, rather. Some of them are going to get into a position ahead of the game. It could be somebody that shared with them that there's a position opening. I also feel they're watching you on social media. This can be via, for some of you, yeah, YouTube. It might be for some of you through Facebook. But they have their eyes on you at the moment. Some of them are wanting you to be okay, and it could be stressing them out. They're a little bit concerned if you're okay. This could be a circumstance that Divine Feminine is dealing with at the moment. They could be picking up on it psychically. They also feel with communication styles of the past, they have been less to be desired. I do feel this person is coming through more genuine than they have before. And I don't feel ever have they not been genuine. I just get this feeling they're concerned. They have a level of concern. For those dealing with a third party, I do feel this Divine Masculine is quite frustrated. I don't feel the person that they're in a relationship with, especially for those that do have children, be it it's their DNA or not. And there is a question mark over something to do with that for some, but I feel they don't feel this person's very nurturing. They hear rumors about what's going on, and it is actually feeling like something's not quite adding up. There could be a lot of arguments in this karmic third-party relationship for Divine Masculine. I especially feel towards a home environment. I don't know why I'm getting, routine, having to do a lot, having to do everything. They don't want that. They want 50-50. They could be feeling run down in the mix of this. There could be stresses to do with the transition they're going through. Some of them, it feels as though they're realizing that they can't be everything to everyone. There's a lack of trust here, though. There is a lack of trust between a group of Divine Masculines. Their value systems definitely are out of sync. I do feel this Divine Masculine group that I'm tuning into, I feel they picked up on this about 3 weeks ago. They've been sitting with it. I do feel something's coming in very suddenly. Whatever this is, be it it's a situation, be it it's a conversation, something is happening very quickly. Okay, we're going to move into the clarifiers. Before we do, come and join our members, and then we'll jump back on screen and we'll go straight into the clarifiers. Stick around. Okay, straight back into it. Let's see what their intentions are moving forward towards you. Let's build upon this. Something's going down. Something's coming to an end. I feel this karmic third-party energy is coming to an end. There could be for something an ancestor subject coming up, something to do with legacies and inheritances, but I do feel overall something's coming in at the nick of time, but there is this concern. I do feel some of them can have concerns for family. But I also feel this huge concern relating to the divine feminine. This actually could be happening on divine feminine side, but these are the channel messages. Something's had them up at night. I especially feel for those that were in a marriage, the conflict that had been coming up is the theories, the logics, the feelings, the conditioning, till death do we part, I'm hearing. They're kind of realising that that appears to be an impossibility. Something hasn't quite gone according to plan. I also feel a loved one on the other side to help and guide them. Love in the mix is here and it's deeply in their heart. I feel they're quite cross at them, you know, the sense of worthiness really in the mix of it. I don't feel they're scared to address it. I feel they have love for all, but I don't feel that's from a romantic point of view. It's the unconditional. It's empathy and understanding. But for the divine feminine, I see this new chapter is desired. Okay, around the karmic third party, I do have a question mark where it comes to another third party, an external energy in the mix. Missing money. I feel for some this has been a tower moment. It's the transition over. It's the leaving. It's the tying up of the loose ends. It's, you know, this delay has been there. For some, this delay can go into the first week of September. But for many, I feel in the mix, this is panning out. This is moving right now. I do feel some of them already might have come through some, you know, dropping some unhealthy, toxic habit, leaving the circumstance, maybe going through a little bit of depression. They want to experience true happiness, but they do know this chapter's over. There may have been a betrayal in this karmic contract. They had to accept it wasn't changing. Where are they in the mix of the divine feminine place? I feel there's some sense of regret, but there's definitely a feeling that they do feel very happy. They feel happy when they think about you. They wish that they had picked this path. Some of them are having nightmares. Some of them are really worried you're going to move on with somebody else, and there is some fear to do with that. It's quite funny. It's almost like the roles are swapped. They're wanting to heal this, especially those that have not communicated. I get this vibe that they're feeling maybe divine feminine won't take them back. Yeah. Some of them, as I mentioned, may have seen you on social media. Gossip is getting around that maybe you have gone elsewhere, especially those of you who have blocked this individual in the mix. I feel there's this feeling of really trying to have faith in themselves, but also casting a critical eye on it that, yes, in fact, this connection has been here for a long time. They're really looking to the past, relating to divine feminine, wishing they could have turned a different corner. Some of these things they can't change. Some of these things they want that fresh start. I see a brand new beginning coming, but I do feel something is popping off quite quickly, and I do feel it can be quite shocking. I feel they're privy to it. I also feel they want to come back and heal this situation with you. There's a lot of heart chakra activation here. There's a lot of feelings. I do feel this is an offer of love. You may not believe it when it comes. They're concerned that the love won't be accepted, but the hope will be that by communicating with you, there is a possibility. Love and light, guys. I will see you back next week. Come through and join us on Fridays. We are live every Friday I'll see you on the other side.